crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oklahoma's offense will get the first swing of the game. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been... in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
They'll give it to the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
The quick out. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. And they move the chains with a nice little old-school pitching catch with the quarterback and fullback.
Little throwback to the fullback. I love this play. Everyone on defense is expecting this guy to block. He's able to sneak his way out and become a viable target for the QB.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Makes a connection. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? The Sooners are on the move. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And the Sharks will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Running it back, it's Key. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And that's a live ball behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sooner! The old Larynx is going to get a workout today with all these Boomer Sooners cascading down here in Oklahoma.
I do love that about college football, the individual chance. And when you get going early, when you get going and get this crowd going in a game, and they can be a big part of it, man, it energizes the whole team. And you hear what in this stadium, Reese?
Boomer!
Sooner!
They are shaking the rafters of this place, trying to help their defense as they've got them pinned deep. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they're not on the same page there. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Off the play fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Coming after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Feeling some heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
At the 45 on its way. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. Give to the running back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The Sooners are in the red zone. He wants to pass it on second down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Oklahoma!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. On the ground with the counter. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
And the quarterback knew that that counter run play was going to be successful. He did a nice job counting the box before the snap. He knew he had good numbers. He knew he had good angles and blocking. So that is a green-lit play from the get-go. Hand it off, go make it.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Still on his feet at the 45. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
He's going to pass on second down. Got it behind the line. It's McGowan. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. They're trying to get to it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The Sharks send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll mark this one at the 15-yard line.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake, flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football on that play.
The toss sweep to the right. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
On second down, just keeps firing. Trying to escape and get it himself. Spinderella. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll throw it on first down. Looking for a deep man. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown Sooners! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find them.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Runs for the tackle. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Sharks will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground.
I'm literally walking over that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Trying to get the edge on the right. Powers through the defender. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
He'll pull it down and run. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
And the Sooners will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it's just so hard. You watch this team on tape week after week after week, and there's just not a lot of space. Great backs, not good backs, and not a lot of offenses having a lot of success. You got to be creative. You got to find ways to get on the perimeter, and more importantly, you better be ready to throw the football.
The Sharks will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They're going to mark this one at the 15.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just gravy.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Dances away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And this is why a mobile quarterback is the defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Maldonado. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Sooners will punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll try the right side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
This is one of the best run defenses in the entire country. They pride themselves on being the most physical unit, and you are seeing that in this game, shutting down this running back.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Sharks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking to throw for it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. At the 20, he's got space. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Maldonado. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the pummeling has started.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in Game 1. Blowout win looking like in Game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Sharks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return, it's Key. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Line gets set, 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's loose. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throws to the wideout. Got it! Touchdown Sooner! And the punishment has been extended. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdown palooza. What a nice day.
Here's the return from inside his 10. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
Finds his tight end. At the 45 on his way. Giving him his pads. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. And the Sharks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical.
Oh, picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Small gain, I know. Well, again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I think you run that play so you stay out of third and long. Third and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. Third and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good third down.
Just steamrolling his way through. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Sooners look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it to him again. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll go to the ground. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They'll run the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another
fires and picked off.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll line up for a second down play. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.